Hello there everyone, my name is Sam Sprallo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in this video is going to be a very urgent Bitcoin update with the current Bitcoin targets and the technical analysis and everything you need to know when it comes to our current short trade, which I've put in over in BitGet, currently bringing in like $1,700 in profits. So yet another really amazing trade with good risk and money management. If you've been watching my videos from the beginning and until the end, you've taken this insane trade as well. And if you are a part of my free Telegram channel, which there is a link to in the description of this video, then you've also taken this amazing trade. So really want to talk to you about whether this big move down has begun and what we can expect from the price in the coming days, and what am I personally looking out for, and how am I gonna act with my current short trade which I've put in over on BitGet. And guys and girls, of course, if you want to be trading actively yourself or joining us on the short trade, then you can claim up to $12,100 down in deposit bonuses down in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. $8,000 with BitGet and $4,100 with Bybit. And with BitGet you can also enjoy things like copy trading, that they are the biggest copy trading platform that you can actually copy good traders, and I'm going to link a tutorial to how to use copy trading right here. Also they have strategic trading, which is futures grid trading, so you can actually turn on their own bot that is going to be trading according to the grid. I'm currently testing this. Let me know that in the comments whether you're interested in these kinds of passive crypto income things or not, or you're just interested in my own trading. Let me know that in the comments, because I always read your comments, guys and girls, because somebody actually down in the comments was saying that can't see the level unless you say what it is. Then thank you. So tell me, guys and girls, whether you actually see things that I'm showing you in the charts, or sometimes there is some kind of an issue. Always tell me in the comments. We always read all the comments. So, and without any further ado, if you're brand new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell. And as always, if you're not part of our Telegram channel, which again, link is down in the description, then you're missing out on huge trading opportunities. And this is just another example that we had a really good trade. And this trade was very simple, that we had this wedge here, then break below, and then I've taken a short trade in this micro wedge, which happened in 15-minute chart, basically right here. This is where I've taken the short trade, and look, it went down, it broke, it retested it, and then we're going downward right now. So isn't that absolutely beautiful? This is just how it is. This is how technical analysis works beautifully, often into the trend. So while everybody, all the moon boys are screaming all-time high, we're going to an all-time high, it seems like we're turning into another, some kind of a fake out. But before we make any conclusions, let's quickly take a look at the current targets. So, and we're seeing that the volume is going down yet once again, but since it's into trend, it doesn't really worry us that much. So basically this breakdown, so if you've taken this short trade together with this, I've taken a small volume, I've taken like a 2 Bitcoin trade right here over on BitGet. But what I wanted to do was, since my entry was iffy, I was thinking to either take a retest of this level right here at 21,300, which I mentioned in a previous video. And by the way, if you haven't seen my previous video on Solana, you really have to check it out. It's a very cool video. So, and then I really wanted to add into it if we saw a retest of this this previously supported, now resistance at about 21,500, which didn't happen. So I'm riding the wave down with just small volume, but nonetheless it still is good profit. And again, at this point I have to mention that we need to place our stop into profit so that we don't risk anywhere, because again, this trade already is a very nice take profit to stop loss ratio, at least 3-to-1 at this point already, and we've already hit our price target. Look, absolutely beautiful at 20,465. So if you want to take your profits, either all of your profit or at least partial profit, and this is a smart thing to do right here, because what the price is going to do next, we're going to evaluate in just a second, but it's quite difficult to predict it once the initial impulse from the model has actually happened. We have some kind of a downward channel right here, which is obvious in this instance, so we might actually go higher at this point. We have some kind of a small relief from this move downwards in a short-term perspective, of course. Then we might retest 21k and then go lower. Anything is possible at this point. But as for me, I'm gonna keep this short trade. I really want to see what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna get to it in just a second. So if we're gonna go to a bigger time frame than what we potentially are going to be seeing. So what we've potentially done, we've traded the potential retest of this breakout from this insane wedge from the daily chart. So this is something we have to pay attention to and keep in mind as well. We did not come close to it yet. Well, we are relatively close. The retest area would be actually coincident very well. It would coincide very well with $20,000. So that being said, we've already reached the technical target of this trade and we're coming close to a potential retest of this area. So your second take profit or your main take profit could be in the vicinity of $20,000 right here, because we're going to definitely see a lot of support there. So I'm pretty sure that the VPVR is going to confirm it. And look, well, the most volume, let's take a look at where the most volume is. So the most volume is actually currently at this current price. So a bit lower at 20K, there still is going to be a lot of volume. So nonetheless, we still have a lot of support in this region, but we have to remember that in the current macro environment, it's all still more bearish than bullish. So for this reason, just to be very careful, what we can do is we have to, that's something I wanted to do live on this video. So we're going to have this insane support coming in as well from basically the daily chart and 4-hour chart, which is also going to coincide with about, the area of 19,620K. So this is going to be the insane moment of truth for Bitcoin, whether, and it's going to dictate whether we're going to see a retest and then move higher to, as let's say, 24K or even 26K target, or we're going to, as we say, shit to bed and fail and then go lower. Because if we're going to fail this region right here, guys and girls, then we're going to definitely retest $18,459, and this is going to be the support from the weekly chart, which is insanely important for us. And then potentially, if that's going to fail, which is very possible, then if we're going to have some kind of a black swan event, which I'm going to talk about in just a second, so stick around till the end of the video, and we could potentially bottom out finally in the vicinity of $14,000 to $18,000 to $19,000, with a worst case scenario of being between 10 and 14, which I've mentioned many times before. So in this instance, what currently I am seeing, that there is one more level that we can potentially add. Now let's actually move back and let's remove this, and let's go back to this one right here. And this is a very interesting level. Let's just mark it together, and there we go. So in this instance, this wave right here, which we've actually traded down, gave us the opportunity to mark this channel that is happening right here. So we're gonna have the moment of truth. And then if we actually going to move upward, then this is going to be the next area of resistance, and then potentially if we're going to break above or not. The biggest question always is, what's going to help me to identify whether I'm going to be targeting a lower prices or actually a nice retest and move upward. And here is the answer. So currently today, I believe is the 11th of July. And what we are super interested in is going to be the CPI data, which is going to be coming out on July the 13th. At 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. So basically after tomorrow, the report on inflation is going to come out. And if it's going to be bad, just like we could potentially be expecting in the current situation with oil prices, etc. So if it's going to be bad, then it's definitely going to confirm that I should keep this short trade to see lower prices, maybe potentially even lower than 18,600. But if it's going to be good, and by good I mean much better than the market is currently expecting, then in that instance, maybe I will have even a thought to entertain a possibility of a long trade, simply because it's going to bring a lot of relief to traditional markets and therefore to Bitcoin as well. So this is, in my personal humble opinion, the biggest catalyst that we're currently waiting for, and this is what I want to wait for and not close my short trade. This could be a mistake for me because price often likes to rebound very fast and just close me with a zero, but it's going to be a free trade, so I'm not risking anything, and that's what I want to see because the fundamentals are currently in control. Let me know down in the comments whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Here is going to be a link to Bybit tutorial, so you can learn how to use Bybit, how to use leverage properly so you don't lose too much money, how to do technical analysis, how to claim those insane bonuses, which you can find in the description or in the pinned comment. And stay smart, stay rich. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.